Yep. Slide you over, slide you over. Okay, I'm grabbing you. This way. Yep. Going, ready? Yeah. Sick. Oh. That was supposed to be medicine. Punch. I got ferrite, so I may or may not have been playing this game off screen. It's not my fault because this is a very good game and I like this game so fucking much. I need ferrite. I don't need more ferrite. Fortunately. I don't know of any way to find it to being more ferrite. Meaning, I'm gonna go ahead over here.
Protection for
But actually, I'll just go over the base thing once we get back from getting material. Like, actually, another thing, I'm really cool. I've managed to get all of the equipment slots open. Meaning I can kind of use it as whatever I feel like now. He's cool. It's very satisfactory. Yes. You here? Yep. Yep. Right. Yep. Yep. I think this is enough fairy fish right now. Here. Plan is for this to be the main entrance. I don't got much going on here, but I do have you back here. So it's the teleport over there. But now I finally have storage. It is very nice to be able to store stuff, not have to like hoard everything. You know? Move. That's next. Back to storage. Move you to the extra suit. storage, 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 store literally everything now. I can, just don't feel like it. I'm gonna see what that makes. Storage. You're important, so you there here for the thing. Your fuel. Cadmium away. Here. Firing loop, I'll take that. You here. You here. That in my inventory. I used a barrel booster, recoil versus cooldown. So that's a bolt caster upgrade. Oh, okay, that was risk. That was useful though, it seems like. Alright, we know you. This is what you are. My mistake. These are weapons. So, let's put you here. These are just little boosts. Each one kind of does one thing. Loaded. I need to move them away from each other. And I have like certain ones only capable of certain ones at a time. You know, fire rate, damage. What damage mainly? You. Fire rate, you know. Damage real time. Who's that to? Sorry. Now it's fine. Just can't have like excessive amounts of these modules. There. Okay. Okay, good. It's never bread. What bread means. No. Okay, so let's just stick a specific. Oh no, I'm not gonna do this. You just can't like. Alright, that's good. Is that gonna overload everything? Okay, no, so it's specifically, I think, the unique modifiers. Technology, give me geo. Technology. Do that. Craft more. Oh, it's loading. Darn it. Okay. No. Use these extra on this planet. Actually, no. 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 Change plans. First things first, I need to hit my settlement. Where is it again? Settlement. Here. Go. Because, hey Sam, how you doing? Good to see ya. I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but it could be better, could be worse. Could be a lot worse, honestly. I'm pretty happy with it. But I'll just coming settlement. We can go over here. You say we're gonna play this game the whole week. I like guess because he's a good game. I like the game. I'm very happy with the game. I'm building a complete structure. Sure, why not? Yep. Right, it's a spaceport. Starship hub. So what happened? Are you sad? It's not like not sad, it's just that you know, it's stuffy. Stuffy news. A bug, you could say. Administration terminal. As the go here. I need to take through here. Who knows? This bit stuffy. Standard dwelling. Can I upgrade this? Pure ferrite. I got plenty of pure ferrite. Now progress. How long is this gonna take? It's gonna take. Okay, that's gonna take 20 minutes. So that's cool. I have playing the game off stream as well, but for starters, I have managed to get my weapon all fully repaired, meaning I can have I can use every single slot on here. It's good. I've also managed to show off in the base. Show off the base once I'm done doing these things. It's a good game. What can I say? The game is good. Just make a good game. The game is great. It's very good. It's fun game. Fun game. I like fun game. Game like Starfield, but it was actually made competently. Right here. Some modules. Games we've gotten addicted to. But generally it's only really one at a time. But, I don't know, it's like these kind of sandbox games where you're building your own things and such. Also having some action I don't know, these kind of group games and I really just pickle these you know, I got Ark Survival involved. I played that on the PlayStation game. Absolutely, it is definitely on the list of things to get when it goes on sale. Is that one playing something I will stream at some point? Wait, another one of you. Look at the upgrade suit. Wait, where's the location? Wait, it's over here. Yank. Okay, so we haven't gotten any people. I used to. Honestly, the funniest thing is be working on my starting the 3D model. I used to be play Dragon Ball Legends one. I never really spent money on them. Obviously, so I just played them free to play. I just didn't have the time to do all your daily recordings and such and stuff. Never. I don't know. It's just didn't have time to do it. So I eventually, one day I got like just the things like, oh, you know what, like it's like nostalgic, kind of like wear it off. Yeah, Dragon Ball Legends is fine. I like Dragon Ball Legends. I don't play it. I don't want to play it nowadays. It was a good game for the time I played it. It is a good game. I like Dragon Ball Legends. Dragon Ball Legends, what makes it bad? I wouldn't say what makes it bad. It's more like it has like a lot of. I think it's complicated. It very much has like, at least from when I was on my time, I remember. It's probably like November of 24. It was either October. I think it might have been like it was either late September or early October. Was when I ended up falling off of the game. Around then, like it's kind of like not like feature creep per se, but like you like have like you have your ultra like characters, or you have your like ultra, your special like your rare characters, like you got the super special ones, and like over time, like you just like don't have time. Like if you get leveled up, well, you need like to power them up like stars and such. Like you also really get more like shards, like the character. Well, not shards, say, but like I think souls is the term. But you got more souls. You got like more powerful, I guess. If this is a way to phrase it. Yeah, probably. Bigger power. Alright, that's that. Nice. Okay. Then launch again. So it was a very satisfying gameplay loop. The gameplay was satisfying. It's still like if you were like focused on like going like meta like the best possible like characters and such, you kind of had like a goal for them because like some characters were limited edition. How good is fucking Money's terrible? It's either extremely lucky or never or absolutely like dog shit. There's no in between. I either get like exactly what I wanted, or like honestly the character I ended up like working towards like it was the lineage of evil like characters like Frieza, Cooler, that sort of thing. Because I kind of like ended up going as like apparently what some of the first limited legends I got I think is like what they're called. It's like they're only available some of the time. So the first ones I got was like, I think it was like Namek, like Frieza 100% power, and then like it was like the dragon, or like Legend of Bardock, like Frieza, like that I got like, so I ended up like pivoting into them. They were pretty good. I had fun with the game. Just that like as time grew on, I like have time to keep up with like all the characters. They didn't had a whole lot of characters. They had really good animation. It was a really good, well animated game. Like it's a good game. Just it's good if it wasn't so free to play. Let's go to the best Dragon Ball villain. I can't disagree with you there. Like, he's definitely. I mean, there's some of it wasn't just that. Like I probably would have gone for him. Like in another lineage of evil characters, even if I hadn't ended up like having some of the first characters I got just happened to be him. He's just that, and also like that. Not another thing, like because like different characters like have like different like little abilities and such. Well, Frieza's shtick, like, or at least very often was either increase the damage against Saiyans or use damage against Goku. Like or like Sun family characters, or just Goku characters, and it's a Dragon Ball game. Obviously, there's going to be at least one or two Goku / Saiyan / Sun family characters in the meta at any given time. Meaning, like it's not exactly something it's not exactly one trick pony. I mean, it's one trick pony, but that pony is really good at its trick, and it gets a lot of opportunities to act on it. And it's not like I can't just like bring in like buffs like towards different characters. Like, yeah, it's not like all things considered. Like honestly, like really wasn't that bad of a game. I think the only reason I ended up like because I'm pretty sure like Dragon Ball Legends is probably the longest like match I ever ended up doing. I would say it is not bad, not terrible. It could be a whole lot worse. Plus, it's also like you get a lot of like this free like stuff just from like Dokono crystals, i.e. like premium currency stuff just for like going through the main story. Like I never really ended up doing all of them, but I had like I had like ended up like at the time I was ended I had like several characters like completely maxed out. They got like special equipment and such. Like oh yeah, also like the difference between like the Legends like limited characters is like they had like special like super abilities when you press your abilities you get like a temporary buff or like an effect and such. While some characters happen to have like it's an amped up power move essentially. Like I guess like special ability like like your super attack, super special attack, your like Kamehameha, like your death balls or something like that. But like then if you use your ability, you get like an extra little cinematic attack. And what set the Legends limited characters apart is that if you use if you take out like the enemy, if you like kill the last enemy character, enemy's team with set attack, it would give like a cool animation and such. That was like like a reference to whatever things. Like I know like Frieza, like the bar special Frieza was him like with the big death ball and such. And I also like they had like several like limited characters. Like there's a lot of characters. There's so honestly I don't think it's like there's awfully I feel like it's like that was one of the things. Like it was just a very well made game. It was very good, and even like as I honestly didn't fully understand like how exactly how the combat worked until later in the game. This turn-based is actually live. It's like essentially like a beat 'em up sort of like game, like not beat 'em up, but it's like a almost like a fighting game. I'd say in air quotes because it wasn't really like you put in inputs and such, but essentially like it's really hard to explain. Obviously, like it had like each of the characters. You may have like the team of 6 characters. You can choose to bring 3 to any fight, but like all characters in your group and your team like buff you give a game buffs. So like depending on like you choose like the 3 characters. The other 3 characters didn't choose. Fighting game. I say like fighting game. It's calling it a fighting game because it's like I can't really think of anything better descriptor for it. It's like what I think had some. It's like it's. DBL. Let me try like just like an image for just a basic image of in-game. Oh. Gameplay. I don't want a video, I just want an image. Give me fucking images. I'm looking up images. Just gonna grab you. Oh, okay, let's go. Let's okay. Save image. Kind of like because like I was trying like to gesticulate, but I realized I didn't have anything. I wasn't really pointing at anything. So where's the image? Show me image. Here it is. Here. Trying to explain what is going on. Essentially, it's like a fighting game. It's like fighting game in the sense like Okay, so what you're looking at right now here is. I'm just yeah, bear with me for a minute. I'm just grab you, open you up, essentially up in like the top right, as you can see, like, on each side there is like, like the top left, top right corners. It's like this obviously like the one on the left is like your guys, and then there's the opponent's team. Essentially, as like you look right here, like this the bottom, like you see the little cards, like the two yellow cards. Essentially, they're like little different cards. Like over time, like just you could like charge your key like by holding like the screen, like you holding and pressing the screen to like charge energy and draw cards faster. But also like charges up this here, which is like what allows you to dodge and like other things, or like perfect frame dodges and such. Then you also got like you can like you press these for like switching into other guys. You can do like different combos and such, and then obviously there's like it's like it's like kind of like a mix between like kind of like a it's like a real time card game. If like a card game mixed with a fighting game, if I had to describe it honestly. I feel like that's like the best way to like describe it in a way. You see, it's a good game. It had very pretty real animations. Like if there's anything like I can't give it is like kind of interesting out. But like think of the one like you're thinking of like it being trash. Like I feel like it's like the I would probably like I think the one that fits that description both best is actually off the top of my head I think it is. I think it's Dokkan Battles is the one. For Honor, I've not played for Honor. It's like I know that Dokkan Battles is it's beloved by its community. And no one else. It's essentially just Candy Crush with Dragon Ball, like with the Dragon Ball skin on it, while also being a gacha. So it's like I tried to play it, it just wasn't my thing. Like the animations weren't even that good. I don't know. I just feel like I think it's I don't know. I just feel like when people like say that just think Dokkan are people who like talk fallacy of like put like way too much time into that game. It is better. I tried Dokkan Battle, which is I think is like the because it's the other Dragon Ball like big Dragon Ball gacha. And it's essentially like if like you take Candy Crush, now Dragon Ball, add Dragon Ball on top of it. That's about it. There's probably more. There's probably technically more to it than that, but simply I'm not like interested in. It is such a weird game. It was very confusing. I just don't like. There's so many like gimmick accounts on like Twitter, like if there's like Dokkan, like of playing with specific like characters in the game. That goes helping guys. Power. Why is everyone trying to fragments? It's all enough. Solve the question. Not now. Like grab you. Like grab you. Yep. Grab you. Nights. That's the black trade terminal. That's the weapon terminal. It's on the way outside. They'll take the shield. And boom, boom. You don't have any blueprints. Oh, and it's a new one. That's a new blueprint. I don't have it. I for Dragon Ball like Xenoverse 2, Sparky. Xenoverse 2. Oh my god, that is another one. That is I don't think I ever got around to like having all of that having all of its like, you know, DLCs and stuff. That was a bit too much of a honey sink in my opinion. I just man, I was I was very much into that game. The game was very fun. I enjoyed that again as a game. Yeah. I got most of the DLCs. Well, I can't blame it. Obviously, it's a very good looking game. It's just like, I think what drew me in was like the customization. That's one of the things that really gets me in game, like hooks me to games. I like making things. I like being creative with the things that I creative and like being like, you know, making games. I like making things. I make my own characters, making like buildings or other things like that. So like that, something like that. I feel like that's like the easiest way to like go to pick up. That's kind of the waste use. I think I've played I think I played like Namekian, and I also played like the Frieza race. And I was the Namekian. It was like a Namekian, and then like the Frieza clan. I think I had my like character like styled off of like one of like the first form Frieza character, like in terms of like aesthetics. I was like, yeah, because now like it's like I mean it's not that like I don't like the other forms. Like I don't know, like there's something about like it's like I think like first and second stage like Frieza are just really cool. It's really cool design. I also love like the third form for obvious reasons because he is the most special one. Like he's so fucking weird, but it's in like the best way possible. Obviously, the final form is the final form for a reason. You enjoy the. Do you think you would ever play it? I would absolutely do so in the future. Honestly, I'm definitely putting it onto the bucket list. When I update my bios, I'll add it to the list of games I intend to play in future. Yes. We can land here. There we go. And let's check up on the base. Or let's check up on the buildings. Or the dwelling. Oh, yep, that looks like it's done. Yep. They good? Yep. Okay, that's good. We open building, upgrade structure, upgrade the B class. Oh, can I upgrade it again? Okay, is there anything else I can upgrade? Can I upgrade it again? Ionized cobalt. Oh, I can. That is. I don't have that on me, but I can absolutely do that in reference. What are you? Standard dwelling. Oh, but I can upgrade you. I know I can upgrade you. Then okay, just let that do that. Like see the gameplay. I'm doing my
Toxic protection fully.
so I need silvers, but I need to get silver real quick. So I'm just gonna one and go. Out in space real quick. I'm gonna shoot some asteroids down real quick. Let's get some silver. Oh, that's platinum. Let's go here. There's asteroids. Give me your asteroid. Alright. Triton. Or tritium. Also blew up. Or tritium, I want silver. Where's silver? Oh. Where's the rock? Where's the rock? There it is. Silver, there we go. There we go, there we go. Yep. Oh, of course I missed. Silver, 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 silver. Come on, silver. Confirm. Oh, hey. Alrighty. Let's see. Wait. What silver I got? Okay, I have 64 silver now. Friend. I have enough ammonia, I have enough uranium. Be outside.
Technology installed.
What is the rate? So. Right, alright, crafting. So I got 2 of you, meaning I need 1, 2. And I need to go down here. Go nanotubes, 1 and then 2. And you. Oh. Okay, where? Huh? Oh, I see. It's on that planet. Or that moon. That's gonna take a minute. They made it further than me. They like in like No Man's Sky. I think it's possible. I mean, so far I'm like in the second. I think I've made it like around the second season. Yeah, I could probably. But it's also like changed. It's got like several updates. Like there are updates for free over the years. It wouldn't surprise me if that's like. I feel like it could also be a factor. Right, go here. Here. I'll just go over there. Grab that. What can you do? Okay, I have these opened already. Huh. Weird. That's plant right there, but have I gotten this? Huh? Or it like leads me to a top pot I've done already. Okay, oh, wait, no, we just got the op. Guess I just got to do that already then, huh? Strange. Probably because I barely do the main objective stuff. That's completely fair. Like, I kind of just, like, do literally every single other thing. Like maybe, what if it, like, becomes unavailable later on. Like, I can do it now. If I can, so might as well do it. Reason why I play the side quests first. I want to, and nothing's stopping me. I think that's how I played Cyberpunk. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that was like how I played Cyberpunk originally, because I think I did literally everything else before moving on with like the main plots and such. Oh no, don't make atmosphere. Now zoom, please zoom. I won't let me zoom. Cyberpunk, I feel like it's gotten... Obviously, on release, it was a bit of a hot mess. But when I played it, it was a couple of years afterwards. It's definitely a good game. It doesn't, like, excuse the state it was in, like, on release. Like, definitely managed to salvage it. And also, like, I haven't played the DLC, but apparently the DLC is pretty good, too. Good game. Good game. It's also very... They have good graphics, but, like, it's not, like... excessively focused on them. You know? It's like gameplay and, like... It's like on release. It was, It was very, very buggy from what I like. It was like had a whole lot of bugs, all bugs galore. Admittedly, I wasn't there on release, but from my I've heard and read and watched other people's playthroughs of it, like, oh damn, like it's like that shit be bugging out. It sucks that, like, games, like, nowadays are kind of, like, released on that state, but, like, what are you gonna do? At least they fixed it. There's more that can be said than other developers, honestly. That's, like, it would have been fun to play. Yeah, honestly, you know, let's be honest, like, a lot of Bethesda games are funny because of the jank. Except if it's Starfield, because, like, Starfield's just, like... just so nothing. It's the most nothing game. Some bug games. I want to say some scuff to the games. I definitely, very much into playing, like, some of these really old Elder Scrolls titles. Let me see if I can go through my... First off, head to the settlement, use the teleporter, head back to my base on the planet. Here. 1, 2, 3. Wait, oh, wrong place. Wait, what? Oh yeah, right, it's on the other station, yeah. I need to go here. That's where the settlement is. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna... Just gonna... Like, I was like, the active heard was buns. Yeah, it was like... Take, you know, like the Fallout game, like, you know, like, you know, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, like the Bethesda Fallout, like, Fallout and, like, Elder Scrolls games. And, like, remove anything, like, redeeming. Like, remove, like, the handcrafted, like, dungeons and stuff. Like, I mean, technically they're there, but, like, they're, like, there's, like, barely any. There's hardly even... They were, like, just barely trying, like, they want to make the game as, like... It's like, they made, like, so many... Like, one of the selling points, oh, you can go to every single, like, so you see those... You see that planet? You can go to every single one of them, except none of them you want to go to. The only differences are, like, procedurally generated stuff. The weapons aren't really that cool looking. They don't really look that good. I haven't played Skyrim. Skyrim, yeah, so yeah, Skyrim, like that, like, style gameplay, like, RPG, like, you know, leveling up, like, it's like, make a game of like that sort of game, like about grinding gear and loot and other things, and just becoming like overpowered, like exploring, and remove the incentive to explore. It's like there's a whole world to explore, but there's nothing in it that you'd want to be actually like look into. Randomly, like, it could have been good, but like, no, it's like
Toxic protection falling.
so right. Makes sense why people wouldn't like it then. Yeah, like, cause like it had like the base building. Like, honestly, the only redeeming part was like apparently the making your own ship and such. But like the different like choices you could make at your bases, like the choices you make in the story weren't that impactful. Space stations. Your bases. Which one is it? Laurentian Stronghold. Yes. Let's head to my stronghold. Yes. Now that I got enough ferrite, I can start just like finishing up with the base. Like, finally managed to find a snow, like a tundra planet. And obviously it's a work in progress at the moment. But that's what I'm working on. Like, I don't know if you go alloys, me ramps. So here. One.
Ground protection falling.
Then under you, here, new ramps. Give me a ramps. Also make them gray. Like scheme. So you go. Ah. Stuff. One. You here. You there. You here. You here. Here. You here. 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 Make sure you're red. And you're red. You go here. Here. And then up here. We also go to the wall. Then we go to the archways. Don't like it here. Here. I want them. One here. One here. One here. Alright. Now, we got a slope right here. Slope right there. And I need a build. And I need a wall. I need a wall. Here. here, the wall there, a wall here, and that's like to get like this little jump a little bit like on top, because like as these ones don't have walls under them, if I place a wall under, then it means like, oh, then boop. Oh, just gonna switch to the brain manipulator. Is gonna here. Move some of the snow from the boom, 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 and then boom, and boom, 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 boom. All right. There we go. Good. Gonna continue. Snow right here. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So over here. Here. Go here. Move you. And I'll probably place some snow back right here. Then now I'm gonna go here. Want slopes. The red. Red and gray. Here. Here. There's already one there. Not here. How am I making this all work? There's slopes here. Already. Slope there already. Slope with you. That's good. Here. Yeah, okay, I accidentally put this one inside. Right. How's the reactors doing? These reactors are doing good. There's no batteries are stored up. And we got the storage right back there. Right. Wall right here. Thing is here. This place. This is my base. I'm making my little base, little snow lodge thing. Here. quick change of plans. Review. 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 And I go. Here. Review. You're not needed. And. You. Yep. And bring me. You. 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 I think like this, like the front part is like just good enough. Boom. I just need to get like the this little bit on the edges that, so it's not like a see-through roof. You. You. Like some of it's obviously gonna be covered up with a little bit of snow. Out here. Yeah, it's like little half slabs right here. 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Oh, here. Here. South. Here. Okay. You. All on the, all the same. These ones are not. See, so I already had slabs, so I need more. Go here. Here, get a little small platform one. Okay, me, so we go here, here. Oh, back here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need, okay, when I need a slope here, then I'm gonna place here, review else. I don't know what it look like it, so let's go ahead back here. You know, slabs, slab here, slab here, slab here, slab here, slab. Slab here. Slab here. Alright, that's good. Oh, okay, then go here. Right here. 2, 3, 4. And go here. You. You. 2, 3, 4, 5. So this side needs a ramp or a slope. One. Oh. Oh, thank you. And you. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna go here. Red. Red. Then red. Very good. Right. And now it's gonna 8. Let's go ahead. Change shape. Make it a little smaller. First, by blocking out general area here and let's bury it. Looked like it was covered in snow. And then change back to circle.
Ground protection falling.
Here. Notice how nice the biome looks. Yeah, it looks very nice. It is very. I really like cold areas. Like whenever in Minecraft, I generally try and find like a tundra or like a cold biome to set up shop in. I like the cozy feeling of it. I also like this like. I think one of the first like Star Wars movies I remember watching was like. I think it was The Empire Strikes Back. I really like that. I really like Hoth. I like the having the the buildings like case like it's like in the under like inches of snow and such. The only thing that would make bomb better is penguins. And also that reminds me of like Subnautica's like Sub-Zero DLC where they have like little penguins, little penguin creature things like aliens with like little mouths like for goofy looking mouths and beaks. Go there. Speed. Gonna buy some on now so I can see the penguin. It's like just like because I'm sorry, I'm just gonna give you some Sub-Zero penguin. Then okay, save image as yes. Open. And then bring it over here, this little diagram. some concept art like of the penguins. Like it's pretty like on brand like of like the little things. They got like you got a whole bunch of different little eyes. Yeah, like they're cute, and like you can actually hold. Pretty sure you can pick them up in game. Like you can actually pick up like both like like the adults and the penguins because they got like they got like multiple eyes like around like little sides of their heads. And also, and like their beak, their beak part is actually that's their mouth. Like they got like a little. It's like an alien look. It's like it's really interesting. I think it's like probably one of the more interesting like alienized version of like a real creature that I think he's very cute. I'm pretty sure there are plushies of like of the Subnautica penguins. I might be making that up, but like I'm pretty sure I do vaguely remember something along those lines being like a thing. And even if it's not true, like just a missed opportunity. It's a little penguin, little dude. That little dude, just little guy. Mountain. Wonder what I can hear. Space. Alright. Here. Okay. Hang on. If I could, yeah, I could probably reprint something like that, yeah.
Life support power low.
Alright, just head on inside for a moment then. Oh.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Just gotta recharge my battery.
Recharge.
How is this looking at? So there's like where the slabs are. Kind of interesting. What looks like actually for now I'm actually gonna grab you. One, 2, 3, 4. I go here. Move you. Back in. One. Up. One. 2. There we go. What? Wait. I'll go fix that in a second. Then I'm going here. Random slab somewhere, I think. Random slab? Where's the random slab? I mean, if it's a random slab, it's actually pretty well hidden, honestly. Here? No, it's not. It's okay. That's not where the slab is. Outside? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I'm just... There's just a slab somewhere. It's just a slab, why not? You... I think... 98... Let me make a... timber floor panel. This makes things up a little bit. Yeah. No. How about back to how about flat timber roof. I think I like that, yeah. I think I like that a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, And then you go right here. What colors you got? Okay. What about you? Okay, that controls the weathering. Okay. Well, fine. Ooh, great, no, great. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, wait. Do that. I like that. Boom, boom, boom. I do the same for the floors. Floor. We can make the floor out of roofs. I got more roofs. Red and gray. Boom. 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 And boom. How about you? Let's make these batteries. Oh, red and would make sense. I think oh, blue. I think yeah. How about yellow actually? How about black and yellow? Yellow, blue. Let's go purple and look good. I think that makes sense. Bit of red. 3 and 4. That's the batteries. Or here's the generators. I think the generators are red. And what about you? Red. That's stone. Oh, I think I like that, how it looks. I like that color, yeah, maybe stone. What my vault, actually? I want my vault to be out of wood. Make it black and gold, yes. Is my vault. I like that. I like that colors. Good colors. Probably be okay, move you. Technology thing. Research tech. This thing right here. You right. Here. Yes. Your model's eyes look so listen. Yeah, kind of happens more than. Yeah, it kind of happens like this. Kind of like the default expression, I'd imagine. Probably what that is. Then you. And then move you here. Or you here. See, beacon. Here. So so here. Facing computer. How do you look? Okay, let's. What direction are you facing? Yep. It's you. Like so. Probably the best I've managed to get it, like, oriented wise. Stone. You. Yeah, that, then that, and same for you. Yeah. That's the thing. Research unit. Just past that. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Item received.
Miserable. Ugh. They got me. We've been long enough for the one production thing to go, so we gotta do that. Participation. What's that? Perfect. Let's go with well, let's go with I was sneeze. That was a sneeze. Yippee. Right. There you go. Name. Base terminal. Yeah. Compound. This is the compound. Compound. Oh. I still have the penguins there. Penguins. It's blocking the view. Let's move you. Right. Good. Here. Even this. I think it's this. You. Neighbor dwelling. Reopen the building. Constructed. What are you? Settlement hub energy. Think. That's your standard dwelling. What are you? This one. What are you? Thing for this one.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Show me the thing. For you. Yep. A sleeping pod. Okay. Here, I think we go. Collective dwelling. Magnetized ferrite. Get be done. Resources. I don't have enough magnetized ferrite. Okay, I need to get ferrite. We'll get that going. Quite easily. Get back to my. Head to my base. Yeah. I don't know if I was caught off guard by it too. He's kind of just camping. Oh. Good drink. Right. Hi. One of these. Up.
Technology recharge.
I'm gonna take. Your ferrite. So I have more. I can't have more. So let's have you do that. They took use this two first names. Is it Florentia? Okay, I didn't say the first names. Technically, I think like it's obviously Joseph. Joseph. I think Florentia is like essentially Florentia, I'm pretty sure, is a landmass. Or at least that's like the one that gets. Oh, sorry, animal. I didn't mean to do that. Oh wait, no, I didn't hurt the animals. It wasn't in the mining mode. Alright, so what we got here? Buried tech module. I want tech module. I'm making sure like it's like the name of like or at least like what's the name of the landmass back in like say 500-ish million years ago of Godwana. I think it was like a part of Godwana. Like way back in like the Cambrian period, which is where Namalkars lived in near the what was referred to as the Laurentia. That's where it lived. A very cash and a tech module. I see. So it's not, but it is also probably named after someone. So technically, I guess it is kind of probably is the like the first. They probably are both first names, but it's fancy. I like the name. I like the name. It sticks. I like the name. It sticks. I think I can just like go, just like just get out off the joke part. Like and just go on Steppa, the beach Steppa Laurentia. Little knowledge on that time period, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, it is the Cambrian period is probably one of my favorite periods. It's I think the most like it has a lot of very unique creatures. Because it was essentially like the very first like diversification event, which to put like simply is. Diversification is when like okay, so imagine like an island and you set a couple species on only like 3 different species. But like over time, as generations go by, they start to adapt for certain parts of the niches, and like that's called species diversification. And the Cambrian explosion, which is like obviously named after the time period that happened in. Is it has like computers now has like a now extinct species of at least now extinct species of like a clade of like creatures known as like radiodonts, which is what Anomalocars is. Like you have like Anomalocars, Hallucigenia. It was like the very first time like life and like diversified like into like several different like clades. Like this is like where like the first like the ancestor of like all vertebrates been like was born. Like that's where it came from. At least it's where it spawned from, and it like. I say like the ancestor of vertebrates because it wasn't really a vertebrate to say. It's like because it didn't have like a bony backbone, but it had like it was like a cartilaginous like kind of like a stiff, almost like stiff muscles in a way. I think it's Hyquictes. It was like about at most it was like maybe like a couple centimeters or like around an inch long at most. And to put like some perspective, like it is so old that the Cambrian was so long ago that Jaws wouldn't be a thing for another like 100-ish years, or no, 100-ish million years. Because the first jawed species showed up in the Silurian. It's either late Silurian or the Devonian. or to put it into like layman's terms, like make it the Devonian is like often known as like the age of like the fish. It's not where it's like fish as we know them started to evolve. And then like the Silurian is like kind of like transitory periods, like a mouth jaws or shark jaws, like jaws in general, as as in like mandibles having an upper jaw, lower jaw. That didn't exist back like 500 million years ago. Like things like the closest thing would be like lamprey mouths, like like how lampreys have like little circular little orifice that they kind of just like suck up things with. That was like roughly like, well, not like nearly as many teeth, but like they're like almost like a little, would like they'll suck up like whatever food is, like filter out like any sediment or like detritus like with gills and such. Obviously, like different like arthropods like back then that would have like little mandibles and such. Due to how insects work like that. Insects are not restrained by a skeleton as nearly as much as that, and like their shorter lifespan allows them to like allows insects and other vertebrates of that to like evolve at a slightly faster rate. I don't know. It's like paleontology has always been like one of my biggest like on a very personal thing that I really like. Like one of the topics that like make me feel giddy. Because like as a kid, like that was like on Netflix. There's like multiple different like Netflix back in the day. You probably like it's like had like a whole bunch of different like shows from Disney to BBC. So we had like Netflix as a kid. One of the shows I watched was like the Walking with Dinosaurs, but then there's like also like Walking with Beasts, which is like everything after the dinosaurs, and then the Walking with Monsters was everything before the dinosaurs. And like I've watched those several times over as a kid. I haven't watched it relatively recently. I really should honestly do that. I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty easy to find them nowadays. At least I'm managing my best to be on YouTube, like albeit with like maybe like an ad or two. It's like have you heard of like it's fascinating like seeing what life was like so long ago. Like we've only been like humanity as we are now have only been like existed for like around like 10,000, 20,000-ish years at most. Meanwhile, like these is like like 500 million. That's a long time. Just like these really like mostly kind of hard to comprehend. Like it's like, almost like mystifying in a way. So it's like as obviously like different like the world's like the world as we know it like was like didn't exist yet. What would be like back during like the Cambrian and such, trees didn't exist, and grass is like relatively new thing. That grass has only been around for around like 100-ish years, or 100-ish thousand years, or at least a little bit. I think it's like slightly younger than the dinosaurs. It's like grass didn't exist as well. A lot of like trees like did not exist back then. The same. So if you had a time machine, would you visit? I think it would depend on like, because obviously oxygen levels increase and decrease over time. It'd probably be different enough that it would be like a genuinely like a time period that is both like a like different enough from our own, like whereas like it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity, while also being one that like you can safely get to without like having to worry about like not being able to breathe like the air, or like being like over oxygenated. There's like the oxygen levels in the air have increased and lowered as time has gone on, depending on different several factors. But if I had like honestly that can probably be fixed with like like a respirator, or like this like a diving suit in a way, like, or like a little like to keep you from inhaling too much oxygen or like getting like oxygen poisoning. If I just had like something like that, it would probably be yeah, it would probably still would be the Cambrian.
Protection falling.
The Cambrian or the Ordovician, which is the one that was directly after that. Ordovician had like what is known as parrot krakens, or at least that's like the colloquial term for like the species, like because there's like multiple like because like the apex predator back then was actually like a giant like squid with like a giant like big old cone shell. And they were massive creatures. It would be that or the Cambrian explosion, or that and or the Cambrian would be. Honestly, it's not really a wrong choice. Like there's like almost anywhere like there's not really a single time period that wouldn't be like a once in a lifetime experience. It really is like a giant squid with a shell, like a giant shell, like like essentially like imagine a squid, like where like the like the part of the head part where it like has little fins and such on it. It had like a giant like cone shell that was often like well over like double like its like body length. There's like essentially like armored krakens, like hence the name parrot krakens. They had like the little cone heads, like they had the little krakens, like a shell, like it's like like back then like a shell, like how like like Asian dinosaurs, like the little ammonites that had like the little spiral shells. Well, back then like the Ordovician, they had like a giant little, essentially giant conical shell that like was like you probably guess from like it was a giant cone. And like the fossils are, we know this because like one like fossilization and such. You see, you can actually like it is possible for like essentially how fossils work is essentially you can see like the body parts like deep like the mineralize as they get like this sediment like essentially forms around it and replaces the matter. Would want to eat that. Yeah, honestly probably wouldn't. Honestly, I don't think it would probably taste like anything around today, considering like nothing around back then was quite like. There's nothing quite like anything alive today. It would probably be, it would certainly be would absolutely be a unique experience being able to like. Some of these would probably like taste like very unique tastes. Imagine like a Gordon Ramsay style like documentary, like it was like a documentary where he goes like use like a time machine, he goes like not like through time like eating certain animals, and it's like species like of extinct creatures, like and like it's both like like obviously like some comedy, but also like education, like that'd be like big ass. Go to over there. Okay, that. Oh, yeah. I think of every first sort of creature. Like, I felt like certain ones, like, can't, like, would be really cool. I want to, like, have, like, I don't know, like, a Triceratops Ragdorin would taste like. Like, different parts of, like, the animal, like, would be, like, have, like, different densities of, like, meat and such. So, like, imagine, like, you know, dying like it's real, yeah, essentially like that, like, yeah, like, not just nuggets, like, you get, like a ham shank, like, you know, like, we get, like, a dinosaur ham, or, like, or a hind, like, really, like, or, like, brisket, or, like, some, like, dinosaur brisket. Like a dino burger. Dino burger would be, would probably be fantastic. Honestly, like, the most unrealistic part of Jurassic Park, I'd say, is that the fact that no one ever thought, like, brisket, what's brisket? Essentially, like, it's like a beef thing, it's essentially, it's like a little, it takes, like, some of the, like, it's like little bits and parts where, like, it's a bit too small to be eaten alone, to basically take all those little bits. It's not like the inedible parts, but more like stuff that's, like, really small parts. And you take that and essentially, like, you like, essentially, take it on a skillet and you essentially fry it up, like, with, like, a bunch of, like, you know, barbecue sauce and, like, different stuff like that. And it's like, you can, like, it's often, like, in the, like, it's almost like little bits of, it's kind of like if, instead of, like taking, like, ground beef and, like, turning it into, like, a patty, it was, like, you ground it up and then made it into, like, and took the little ground chunks and, like, ate those. Except it's not, like, ground beef, it's actual bits of meat, it's just that they're not too small to be served alone. It's really, it's like a little hodgepodge of multiple different little bits and bobs, like, maybe, like, some, like, leftover, like, little bits of, maybe, like, it's maybe, like, a bit of, maybe there's, like, some, like, neck tissue that, like, maybe, like, if it's, like, not, that, if there's, like, not enough, like, you make these, honestly, it could probably be made with just about any part of the animal. But, like, yeah, because, like, it's, like, essentially, like, it's, like, skillet fried, like, fried, often, like, served with, like, you know, with fries, you can actually, I do know, like, that, and also, like, that, like, another kind of brisket is, like, it's, like, a kind of brisket that you, essentially, like, really thin strips of meat, and then, which is, like, also, like, you know, fairly, like, you know, fried on a skillet, you know, coated, like, you know, like, a barbecue sauce and savory, like sometimes savory, sometimes spicy. It's just like a, honestly really good. It's almost like it's kind of like gourmet lunch meat, is how I would describe it. Like gourmet hot lunch. Not to say that, like, that lunch meat isn't good. It's just like it's like not, like, mass produced. Like, it's like it's meant to be a good. It's meant to be like standalone. Like, it's like you can have, like, as just this meat rather than, like, oh, you put them on a sandwich. You know? Yeah. Like gourmet, like, lunch meat, you know, like those little, like, at the store they have these little packs of, you know, like sliced up deli meat. Actually, no, deli meat, I think is the name, yeah. It's like little thin strips of meat, thin slices of meat. They generally have different little parts of, like, you know, some, like, they give, like, you know, maybe, like some sliced ham, beef, like, maybe ham, beef, chicken, like, that's, yeah, oh, those, yeah, it's essentially, like, that's kind of like what, like, it's kind of like how I would describe, like, probably the most common, like, form of brisket, like, like, deep fried. Not deep fried, but more like fried in, like, a skillet. So I guess that's more like, I guess, like, cooked in a skillet, like, with, like, a whole bunch of, like, you know, savory juices and such, and whatnot. One thing that's actually kind of like really similar to is like you know, like the big of the beef, like I go pastrami, that sort of thing. It's kind of like that, like but like it's like a thicker like slice of meat, kind of like you know like a sliced ham, like that sort of consistency. Or at least that sort of like thickness. I couldn't hear what you said. Let me try about I'm just gonna let's just go and let's just do that. Like how about that? Yeah. It's kind of like I was saying it was a brisket like or it's like your beef brisket. It kind of like has it's kind of like a really like a mix between like pork like in like the size of like the thickness of the meat and like be like you know the beef pastrami. Kind of like a mix between those two. Like it's like beef pastrami with like thickness and like heftiness of like a ham. And then like with like a barbecue sauce and like you know like savory tomato sauce depending on how it's cooked or whatever. It's pretty, that's what honestly I think a lot of big dishes are kind of like that where they're very much you can like this is how you make it generally, but you can also do it in X way or Y way, Z, etc. No, like no, it's probably. Am I saying it? Like, might not be the right word. It's beef. Meat. Beef. It's like like lunch like a kind of like you know deli meat that's like it's like beef. Because it is beef. What am I saying? Beef is beef. The same so I'm not sure what that is. It's honestly really good. I'd very much recommend it. Like, I'd very much recommend it. Like, it's very good. It's very tasty. What's that? Oh, berry cash or something. This is up there. There's also like a technology module over there. I'm gonna go grab that. How much charge? Okay, so it has enough for one flight. If not, I can just use nav data. But if I don't have to use nav data, then you. Let me just open some of these geodes. Geode. Let's go with mineral. Geode. Oh, I have a crystal package. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Where is an ore deposit? Oh no, buried cash. I'm going after buried cash. Here, one. Cash. Shattered regulator. What's in here? Just review to bits. You got. Or metal. I can do that. Ferrite pretty easily. Knowledge module. Just like it. Recharge. Yep. Yep. Copper deposit over there. I want that copper. Any more copper? It's like bad metals. Yep. What? 5, 6, 8, 18. 15. 15, 15, 20, 20, go. Wait. Copper. Hey, have you played COD? I'm curious about something. I've never played COD. No, I don't think I've ever actually. Yeah, I can't think of like I've ever played a COD game. I think I've played like the campaign of Battlefield 3. I think that's probably the closest I've gotten to playing. Yeah. Mostly like playing Halo. Like, you know, Halo's game. I like Halo. Sad day. I'm sure I honestly wouldn't mind playing at some point. Just like I don't know, it just never struck me as a game that I mean, it's not that I didn't want to play. It's just that like it's when I was a kid, you know, my dad had like my dad is like his 60. I had a whole bunch of games that he played and such, and those were some of the first games that I was in it. That I was like, you know, had like what do you call it? That I was exposed to, so that that was like kind of like the first bits of how we're exposed to. Like I ended up like thinking like Halo, Halo. I've heard good things about some of the older like COD games, but from what I've seen of like the most recent COD games, it's like what in God's name are they smoking? Old COD though, yeah, because yeah, I was like, it's definitely something I definitely wouldn't mind. Because I think I can list. Person who has never played COD plays a COD game. Look at that. That's beautiful. Clickbait title. That's completely accurate. So it's not really clickbait, is it? Oh, fuck, sorry. What have I done? I'm sorry, creature. That's which one games. I've heard good things about the I've heard like I think it was like I know like the Black Ops one. I know like it was like it was like Black Ops Modern Warfare 2, or also just like Modern Warfare games in general. Also like I've also heard good things about COD Zombies. That looks like it, and that one specifically looks like it's right up my alley. One, two, three, four. What? Here. Do you? Sneaking. Oh. There. Unknown building over there. He's right here. Technology module's right here. Use the new icon towards them from space. I can unlock the stones. Yep. Just take that. Wait. Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, 3, and 4, and all Call of Duty Ghosts. Ghosts, yeah, that's another one. That's one that I'm definitely aware of. I've definitely heard a lot about it. That was the other one. I was trying to rack my brain for one, but like, I can't look at it. I never played them. Like, I just never really, it's kind of hard to like call something that you haven't played. I do know Ghosts. I do know from like what I've heard that Ghosts is pretty good. Pretty good. What are you? Still great battery. Power deep. My God. Oh yeah. Good. Thing operations. Confirm. For that I want post and zombies. And zombies is good, yeah. I figured. I mean, it's really hard to go. Kind of difficult to go wrong with zombies. Which is honestly amazing, considering like what I've heard. I'm not sure if it's like the most recent one, but I do remember like it was one of the more recent like COD zombies is like the most like math game ever. Okay. Those. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and anything else? No. Because they're outside, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, but from what I have heard, you are very wise to do so, or to not do that. Especially at the COD mobile, like it's like some of the shit I've seen on there is like skins. It's both funny and like kind of like depressing. It's like funny from the sheer absurdity of some of the different like editions. Like it was COD mobile. Yeah, I've these like the most. Honestly, any original game like game franchise followed by mobile is generally just gonna be the most like it's not gonna be a new game. It's mostly just gonna be like, you know, nostalgia bait. At best it's decent. Never usually above decent. Generally the cap for games like that. You. Rest of the inventory. You. I'm about it. Scan. Shoot over there. I'll grab these tubers. Battlefield have a campaign? Yeah, I know the Battlefield 3 has a campaign. Honestly, like, I feel like I've noticed like, a lot of games like nowadays don't really have campaigns. It's kind of unfortunate, but like not surprising given like skimping out on certain things. Just because like, oh, how do we make this when we do the multiplayer? We just need the multiplayer. How do we make the game good? We can make multiplayer. We can make millions. I think Hurdy, 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 hurdy. And I... Cash there. Outside puzzle there. That's insane. Camping is one of the best things about shooter games. Yeah, I know. Like it's like it's like but they're only ever gonna play the campaign once. Why would we invent something that's only gonna be done once when you can instead do something that they're gonna play invest in something that's gonna play multiple times? You can monetize it for profit. Oh. Every time I see shit like that, it's like more that I see stuff like that, the more I take it's like I take a little bean counter, like essentially like the things like, oh, I'll get around to this 1 second. Every time I see that, like a couple dozen beans are like dumped into like the bucket that has like learned a code to make a good game. Definitely like I do too. I like Halo, like the Halo Reach one, like especially as a kid. I played when I finally managed to beat that on Legendary as a kid, I was just thrilled. I was thrilled to bits. I don't think I ever got all the achievements, but when I beat freaking Legendary, there's just something satisfying about going through the campaign, like finishing something like that, on campaigns, like campaigns. It sucks that there's not as many campaigns. A huge missed opportunity. Obviously, if there's people who want the campaigns, that's why when you make it, well, what if they don't actually want? Well, we know what you want. You want us to make things, we can make several different things. We're gonna monetize. We're gonna make something that can be monetizable. You have to make it monetizable. You might buy more stuff. That's more profit, because that's not profitable. Oh. Campaigns of one-time purchase, and then you can pay all the time you want. Campaigns goaded. Oh, I'll definitely take your word for that. It's weird. It's now that I have I have a consistent way of getting a monetary credit. Or not credit, making income. There's more of the avenue of games, I can actually maybe pay at some place. I feel like obviously as a kid, it was no, we're gonna get me a job. Oh, we're gonna get you a job this spring, and that was we were planning to get me a job on March of 2020, and it's that didn't exactly pan out, considering everything that happened that year. It's dear God. I just shut down everything. Unfortunate. Now that I have a job, I can now I invest in these games. But I also we can invest in this model, and invest in the 3D modeling thing. I also get invest in a 3D printer. Now that I have a 3D printer, I can get specialty parts for a 3D printer. Make really detailed scopes, make stuff like that. Something I'm really happy about. I mean, yeah, money can't buy happiness, but it can buy a whole lot of things that can get you happiness. I just want to know why they made I feel like I've heard it once or twice. Is it? I have to ask this one. It's I've seen this one meme. It's I'm pretty sure it's a pod. It's some kind of pod. COD title. I've listened to it yet. This is one COD title. And, like it's like one of, I think it's one of the title like screens of it, so it's like the guy like sitting there, like he's shrouded in darkness, and it's like in like whole like it's an impact font. Is that Frieza? Like and like is that Frieza that's like spammed under posts by like millions of people? That shit like cracks me up. I think that's like a good meme.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Yeah, I think that should be it. I think yeah.
Technology
Because
recharge.
I know that there's like maybe like something tells me that they might have repeated that specific like pose more than once. Like given that that's like if it's like for like that specific like series, like then it's probably one of those ones. It's like is that face? It's so
Protection
stupid.
falling.
It's a good stupid. I like stupid. Boom. Whenever the theme starts playing in the campaign, I feel like I'm unstoppable. Like, yeah, I go like, yeah. I'm gonna add to that. Like, if I'm like, whenever it's like obviously like when I was like didn't get like to play like Halo 2 until I was like a teenager because like like the Halo the Master Chief Collection coming out. But, like when like when you're going like when like blow me away like hits like honestly like Halo in general just has a whole lot of absolute bangers. I see a lot of shooter games like that like time period had some like just absolute peak music. It's like they designed like a soundtrack specifically to like hypnotize like the player into like then that zone like where you're by yourself, you're imagining yourself in a Halo 4 themes. Of all the things like that you can levy against Halo 4, the soundtrack is definitely not one of them. Really, that's just literally every like there's very few times where the Halo theme doesn't like go really fucking hard. So, if I learned to make my own music, I would absolutely make some. If I ever ended up like making my own game, I would end up like learning how to make every single part of it. I'll make my own music, I'll make my own like soundtracks like that to make well, obviously my own game, obviously. I also make my own textures for models and other things like that, like making my own I may have to make my own engine, that would be pretty fun. Can't be too difficult. I know that several people have done it. It would be so at that point, like, it's only could be, like, only so active. And I can make my engine do whatever I want. I don't have to use, like, things like Unity. Or I have to pay a license for Unity. Well, technically, you don't have to pay for Unity. It's just, like, if you're, like, making, like, certain threshold of money, it's probably gonna come out before GTA 6. Honestly, like, one of the things I've considered, like, like in the future is obviously, let's be honest, it's probably gonna come out eventually. But if it does, I feel like a really funny joke would be just keep saying that meme. Just keep saying, oh, yeah, it's gonna come out. Like it's like, you know, they'd be like an election happens, like before. Like when election happens, like someone like gets into office. So we got X and we got X before GTA. So just keep posting that one meme, like even after it's released. I feel like that's like the kind of like I mean it's just like both ironic and like you know taking the piss, like things like that. It's absolutely like just like absurdist humor. First use GTA 6. Bro, what are you talking about? You played it last week. What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about? My biggest fears in life is being born GTA 6. Let's like, imagine like being born in like your childhood game is GTA 6. Like imagine that. Not only would be GTA 6 be one of your childhood games, you would never like. I forgot what I was gonna say. I think it was something witty. I'll take my word for it, but copper deposit right here. Copper, you're closer. For that copper, can they get the other copper? Then head back to my base. Laugh. I mean, hey, having GTA 6 be your childhood game is probably better than having Roblox as one of them. Like, given the absolute state of Roblox at the moment, like, imagine that. I never really understood, like, Roblox as kid. Like, even, like, then, like, oh, you can create your own, like, games and such, and but, like, well, why wouldn't I just make my own game? Like, it's not that. If I want to make my own game, I can make my own game, but why? I mean, sure, like, I mean, still have a game engine to make your own things, but, like, hey, damn, when I can... And that, and, like... I don't know. Fuck.
Technology recharge.
Here to here. Where is everything? That is the other copper deposit is up here. Yeah, a copper. Because I need copper in order to get some different stuff. Like confused about kind of clears at the same time. Like the absolute audacity of the CEO to like go like they're kind of like poorly. Like, at what point do you like look at your CEO and hear them say the words? I don't see it as a pedophile problem, but more like a pedophile opportunity, or no, as a predator opportunity. Like because of the words, like at what point do you go like, it's like are we the baddies? It's like making like a dating site on like investing into like making like a dating like site on Roblox. It's just like what in the like what exactly is the move here? How? Like how do you like go through like an interview and say, hey, this is the perfect thing to say during an interview immediately after all of these big situations come out about Roblox? Fucking ludicrous. God damn. Wild. Also, like, I feel like the reason that, like, obviously, you know, there's, like, you think of Roblox, like, oh, like, out of Minecraft feature, there's two possible timelines, get a shitty music career, like, or start getting really way too into kids, but, like, at the same time, it's, like, that's not directly part of Minecraft as much as it is, like, a content creator thing, like, that's just, like, in general. like I feel like Minecraft like not having like a weird economic incentive. Look at Roblox videos. And there's some like real ludicrous shit. And it's like the memes like are horrendous, but like they're like taking the they're like ripping on the situation like holy shit. It's like that one meme is that like what the fuck is going on over there? It's just like it's so weird. There's like someone who's never played the game. Just seeing those graphics and such. Like those like that kind of games. Like there's obviously a lot of like really talented people that make games. Like some of the 3D modeling work is really fascinating. Like how much effort is put into some of the games, but at the same time it's like whenever you have like a monetary incentive to make X, where it's like a beneficial relationship where you're making like the money, like the company money, kind of like, you know, it's kind of puts you in the perfect situation where you're like, oh, they can't touch me because I'm making the money. If they get rid of me, then I don't get money. I played it, like kind of whatever. Or it's like it feels like the most like it's. You know what I actually think the description is? It's like when they can watch like a Disney Channel movie, and it's like a person like mom comes in on their kid playing a game, and that's just the game that they're, and that's like the game that's on the screen. It's like the game that's like they can't afford like pay like licenses to a game publisher, so they just make this most like generic looking like absolutely who on earth would play this kind of game. What down there? Hang down here. Yep. Yeah. These pills. Obviously, most of the games are just like ludicrous, like the fucking like Diddy ones, like Escape from Epstein Island. Like it's like someone took like if someone like took the most like shock humor like jokes, then you mix it with a game that's rated E for everyone, or like for kids and such. What there's like public bathrooms. There's like a public bathroom simulator or something like that. It's like that are like escape from Diddy's or something. It's like those like, you know, like it's the kind of like the most like, you know, those like slop like games where it's like, you know, it's like reels is what it's like. It's like those like start scrolling reels and then you just make make games based off everything that you end up finding. It's just hilarious. I find them funny too. It's just that like, why is that like feeling? That's like, is that like something that kids like it's not like I'm not like talking like teenagers, like, you know, like in middle school, like oh, like there's like, you know, it's like hey dude look at this her. Like I'm talking like elementary kids. Like at what point do you say like, or at the very least there should be like at least something about Like maybe like I don't know, make some sort of like rating like it shouldn't be E for everyone. If that, like that's gonna be like a thing that's like that's the it's like obviously like, you know, obviously oh parents like the good parenting, but like at the same time it's like if it's a game that's like very clearly targeted at kids. It's got a lot of like, you know, it's a very simple game. A lot of its audience is young. I just don't see what could possibly be, what benefit there possibly could be to having that sort of content on that, like especially like in a sandbox kind of game like that. It's weird. Really, like, it's weird and really freaking suspicious is what it is. Oh my hip. Here. No, the topic isn't on the Black Ops theme, but I'm gonna reply to the post with its meme. This thing. Oh, cool. I can do that. Fun. I'll definitely leave. Here, and you're reading it. Oh. Once I'm gonna unhook this like let's see, like thermal player. That one. This piece game I played, I feel like this is like it's finally like crazy is like, you know, like off the wall, like the most like the weirdest, like most ridiculous kind of game. That's what my mind goes to. I feel like I was like a lot of really weird games. Somebody like Steam aesthetic. I want to get playing. But say I don't think I have an answer to that one. I'm not really answer that one. Like maybe I'll make a post of, like weird looking or like the weirdest memes. Remote's gone now. Oh, that's unfortunate. Get me. Skills. Yep. Up you. Go. circle paths. Yep.
Units received.
And go here.
Units received.
Yep. Have needs so just upgrade and get upgrade too. This way you know, organic entity is welcome in the back system. Daylight is prayed for. Also earn nocturnal. What, like, things like that. Like, are you nocturnal? I feel like it depends. As a day, I feel like I'm a bit more normal. I used to be a bit more nocturnal. I feel like I'm kind of like a bit less. So, grades, reactor, phase beam, launch clusters. Phase beam. Cyclotron, plasma cannon. Reach the module. Hey, yep. Okay. Yep. Start research. Craft research. Oh, yeah, crafts. Which trade envoys? Okay, so this is the donate glowing minerals. Minerals. Let me also like a redeem. Marvel course, cool. Here. We go under here. Let's see it, then there's the... You got missions. And you... Maps. Cartographic entity requests data. Look from more of advanced research for all. Okay. Specific maps. What am I looking at? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. No. Plus 7. A deal. Solid cards. Let's go with Haven't outpost stress signal. I think I want like a bad charts. Just get the fossil collector. I don't have any fossils to give him. Let's scrap. Sell. I sell that's good, worth a lot of money. Use these records. The third one. Yeah. I think I'll sell you. For how long we've been new model. I'm still working on the geometry of it. I'm planning on like trying to try and see if I can like, crunch that out tomorrow. Like, ideally, it's done by my. It'll be done by my birthday this February 15th. But if not, then you know March will be the, or at least by the end of the month. Because I want to make sure that I want it to be the best model I can possibly make. So I want to make my model like modular, like have like different like the idea is, you know, like have like the different like meshes be like. Because obviously, like, I'm gonna make new models in the future as I get more stuff to buy. Taking, yeah, because like so essentially, you know, like, the leg. I guess like, you know, if I got like, you know, let's say like this, let's call like model like model A, maybe like may have like I could like have like the head like a head swap with like model B. Or like a body swap with model C or D or so on and so forth. And as like I make more things, I'll just like I essentially take like essentially like almost like kind of like a Mr. Potato Head, like in a way, like almost like kind of like a minifigure, because like having like the being able to like to swap bodies and different things like that. Like that would be very because like obviously like, you know, one of the things I kind of like is the customizability. So by having different like parts that I kind of like swap in, like having them as separate assets, it allows me to control which. It allows me to, well, for one, like I can have like the head, since it has like, you know, a lot of like little vertices, so they have more geometry, so like add more detail to that without having to overcompensate with the rest of the model. And I can have that while also like not having every single bit of the model be like 14, like being like 1480p high definition. Such as you have a Mr. Potato figure, like well no I don't. It's more like saying like how like the customizability, like I can take like maybe like I take like the head of like one model, like I'm talking like in the future, because like if I have like, you know, I'm gonna have a couple models eventually, maybe like as I'm like a good handful, I'd imagine. Like I was thinking like maybe I could like not like salvage, but essentially reuse? That's the right word? But kind of, yeah. Essentially I can use like the same like different like parts of the body for like I can like, since like the like different like parts of the model can be detached from each other, like they're technically separate and like objects, meaning I can swap out hands of like, let's say if like this model was one of those, so I could take I could swap out the models like this model's hands for that of a future model or something, because I want to make it like modular, so like I can like, you know, kind of like future proof it in a way. And so they just allow me a bit of freedom, like, and So like, you know, a bit less restrictive in making my models. Like I don't have to worry about adding too much detail since like the different parts of the body will be separate, meaning improving the like of quality of certain parts of the model won't affect other parts of the model. Meaning I won't have to worry about having like you know 1,000 different faces in like the hands, which are not going to be on screen as much, or like the feet or the legs and such. They're not always going to be in frame. Meanwhile, I can like have most of that like geometry in like the face or like the little like or like the hair. That should probably be its own separate model as well. It's like I could like change like different hairstyles. Like that would also be pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's like. The more I'm talking about, like the more I realize I can actually do it. Like if I do it in the future, like I feel like it has like a lot of opportunity to essentially mix and match different parts. Of like different models. Be here. Exosuit. Let's just go to rest real quick. Have you doing rest? You. Mold storage. And you. Jeez. I don't have enough minutes. Right now I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna take you. And I'm gonna take you, and you. Also, I'm gonna unlock some more technology real quick. Or more blueprints. Reminds me, forehead stream went up. That's definitely in the world. That's definitely a thing I'll consider. That's definitely something I have plans, but I cannot say them. Atlandium? Huh. I don't know what that is. Stone structures. Two. One. 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 I am 2 off from having every single blueprint that I have access to right now. Okay. I'll take you. This cobalt into ionized cobalt. Alright, I take the slime. Turn that into mold. Turn. attention to that. You dihydrogen. Where's the hydrogen? Let's go. Play. Alright. Have some of the hydrogen there. And the rest of the dihydrogen here. Boom, 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 boom. Well, you lot are doing that. I'll go back to Texas settlement. There. Yep. I say. Mission. Edit. On visitor. Go here. Where are you? Farm module, we need to make I guess I can get up. So that's great. Okay. Sonic. Oh, great. Doing. Huh. So right on. So I don't know how to get high. Yes. Gonna go here. Up here is this building. Okay. Going. Alright, there we go. Will you take? I'll take 2 hours. Okay, cool. So that will be done by tomorrow. Or at least be done by stream, at least. Like, it's off stream, honestly. He just happens to mention it next stream, but I'm probably gonna... No. So escape. Boom. Using the mouse. Here. Stronghold. Warp. I'm probably gonna wrap up stream. Yeah. But that sounds like what I'm probably gonna do. Okay. Just gonna double check that. Save. Beacon. Boom, boom. And escape. Mode select. Yep, I just saved 3 seconds ago. So, boom. Yeah. Good stream. And fun. Yep. And yep. I'll see you Wednesday. Yes. I said I don't look so angry. Mm.